Well, people are either bailing water out of their homes tonight or nervously watching those swollen rivers and creeks after heavy weekend rain.
The National Weather Service has extended flood warnings until tonight for 30 Indiana counties. The worst flooding in Indianapolis is along Fall Creek, and that's where RTV6 reporter Chris Prophet is tonight.
And this has been a miserable day for a lot of people that live along Fall Creek. This is normally a shopping center parking lot back here at 56th and Emerson. And just a few hours ago, if there's a silver lining here, it's this. The top of that sign, that stop sign that you see back there, you could barely see that at about noon, 1 o'clock this afternoon. The water is starting to fall. Look at the water line here, and it has dropped about 2 feet. Of course, that really doesn't mean a lot to the people that have a long road, a big recovery ahead of them, but they can feel better tonight that the worst is over. This was the morning commute near 38th and Fall Creek. Cars driving through water spilling onto the roadway from the nearby Swollen Creek. Heavy weekend rains and snowmelt have flooded rivers from Muncie to Shelbyville, Bloomington to Ellettsville.
A lot of homes and many businesses that were affected, and the damage is actually quite devastating.
Nearly 3.5 inches of rain since Friday forced the city's Department of Public Works to put up barricades around a dozen roads. Most of the major flooding in the city is on the north side along Fall Creek, where water covered a large part of a shopping center at 56th and Emerson.
I was taken aback. I hadn't expected this. I thought, oh, we had a nice gentle rain, even though it was significant. But I thought, well, we won't have much flooding.
Fall Creek has swamped several homes, even some where the creek is still within its banks. 3 homes on this street have flooded basements.
5 o'clock this morning, everything was okay. And then all of a sudden it started taking on water from this area down here. It's not the river. The river's not overflowing yet. Close, but it hasn't overflown yet. But it's coming up from the ground here.
While city officials say the water is beginning to recede, this is only the beginning of what many homeowners say will be a long and costly recovery. And having lived along the Mississippi River, I can tell you this. When this drops, it usually drops fast, and we've seen this drop probably several inches within the last few minutes. So what you can see is this is going to disappear pretty rapidly. The worst, as city officials have said, seem to be behind us at this point. We'll have much more on these rising floodwaters and the problems that they've caused throughout the day coming up tonight at 6 o'clock. Reporting live on the north side, Chris Prophet, RTV6.
Chris, thank you.